Hello and welcome to my video presentation for course MT6300. The organization that I will be speaking about today is the only one that I have known for the past 17 and a half years, the United States Air Force. My name is Michael E. Corbett and I hope you enjoy. To have an understanding of where we came to this point as an Air Force, I'd like to speak about our brief history. We started in 1907 as the Aeronautical Division Signal Corps. It was the first heavier-than-air military aviation organization in history and the beginnings of the United States Air Force. A component of the U.S. Army Signal Corps, the Aeronautical Division procured the first powered military aircraft in 1909, created schools to train its aviators, and initiated a rating system for pilot qualifications. It organized and deployed the first permanent American aviation unit, the 1st Aero Squadron, in 1913. Moving on, the Aviation Section Signal Corps was the aerial warfare service of the United States from 1914 to 1918, and a direct statutory ancestor of the United States Air Force. It absorbed and replaced the Aeronautical Division Signal Corps and conducted the activities of Army aviation until World War I, when its stationary responsibilities were suspended for the duration of the war. Moving on, the Division of Military Aeronautics was the name of the aviation organization of the United States Army for a 4-day period during World War I. It was recreated by a reorganization by the War Department of the Aviation Section, U.S. Signal Corps, on April 24, 1918, still as part of the Signal Corps. Then the United States Army Air Force was established as an independent but temporary branch of the U.S. War Department during World War I by 2 executive orders of President Woodrow Wilson. Next, bringing us to competitive advantages from our history is level wages. Each rank has a set wage for each personnel, and as they progress higher through ranks, their pay increases based off their merit, EPRs, enlisted performance reports, or officer performance reports to include their time in service, time and grade. One of the other advantages is healthcare. We have a 100% standard healthcare through TRICARE Prime, or we could elect to see an off-base physician and pay a partial care of it, but it is a 100% healthcare guaranteed. Next would be the flexibility of the Air Force, the ability to deliver either cargo, relief, or munitions to any place in the world when necessary and directed to. Also, another advantage is our nonstop operations. The Air Force does not stop for holidays, federal holidays, religious holidays, as long as there are missions. It is clear to see that the Air Force has several advantages over many standard companies operating out there, from healthcare to retirement to flexibility. But here are a few recommendations I have. The first being retirement benefits for time served. A person should be able to work and accrue points for some sort of base smaller retirement, be it even if they choose to not stay in the full 20 years. A small percentage should be guaranteed to people who put their life on the line for the country if they so choose to serve 4 years, 6 years, 10 years, just. In conclusion, with our history of excellence in the United States Air Force, the many competitive advantages that we do have, be it for healthcare, flexibility, nonstop operations, I was still able to put out a few recommendations to help better our already good situation.